Using a technique called abdominal bracing when doing regular strength training can help to improve balance as well as reduce lower back pain by up to 50%. In this video, I'm going to discuss abdominal bracing as well as show you a great exercise to include in your warm-up to help to start to activate the abdominal muscles. I'm Dr. Elise Brown, and I'm a scientist who studies how exercise can help prevent and slow the progression of type 2 diabetes. Abdominal bracing involves the steady contraction of the abdominal muscles. It can be used to increase stability in the abs and the lower back area, increase pressure in the abdominal area, which is necessary for lifting heavy weights, and it's also one of the most effective ways to really activate those deep abdominal muscles like the internal obliques and the transverse abdominis. Keeping our abs braced or tightened throughout most strength training movements is going to help to protect our lower back by locking everything in place. Abdominal bracing also helps to transfer force while at the same time strengthening our abs. Win-win. To perform abdominal bracing correctly while standing, I want you to think about tightening your abs and pulling your ribs downward. Another helpful cue that you can think about is, think about if somebody's about to poke you in the belly. If somebody's about to poke you in the belly, your natural reaction should be abdominal bracing. Another thing that you can do to kind of help understand the concept is place your hands in between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the hip bone, which is also referred to as the iliac crest. So put your hands here fairly tightly and then start practicing bracing your abs. And you should feel the muscles tense up, and you should also feel them start to expand as that intra-abdominal pressure starts to expand or increase. We're now going to move to the floor to practice bracing from a lying position and go through an exercise that helps to activate the abdominals, and it's helpful to include in a warm-up. Lying on our backs with feet flat on the ground, one way to see if you're on the right track for abdominal bracing is to slide both of your hands under your lower back and make sure that your shoulders are on the ground. As you tighten your abs, bringing your ribs towards your feet, you should feel pressure on your hands. Now, cross your arms across your chest and bring your legs up to 90 degrees at the hips and knees. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed and your head is resting on the ground. In this position, your lower back should be flattened to the ground. If you feel that there's some space between your lower back and the ground, bring your knees a little closer to your head until you feel your lower back flatten out. Pull your toes towards your head and begin to straighten your right leg away from the body, while keeping the leg floating in the air as best as you can. Once it's fully straight, bring the leg back to its starting position. We will now do the same thing with the other leg. Exhale as you straighten the leg, and inhale as you bring it back to the starting position. As you become more comfortable with this movement, you can increase abdominal activation by incorporating the arms. Place each hand on the outside of your knees, and then extend the opposite arm in the opposite direction of whatever knee that you're straightening. Return the arm and knee to the starting position, and repeat on the other side. We'll finish by placing our feet back on the ground, rolling over to our sides, and then pushing ourselves up with our hand in a safe manner. Please subscribe to this channel for more free content, and thank you for watching.